One is a 42-year-old female with severe COVID-19 pneumonia and is also a known case of hypothyroid, the first bed patient in ICU.
Yeah, and she's our oldest patient now. I think she's already finished 19 days
Yes, sir.
in ICU.
Yes, sir.
That's a huge amount of time. Okay.
And till yesterday she was on BiPAP, sir. Now she is on face mask with 15 liters of oxygen.
Very good. I mean,
On that, her saturations are maintaining around 92-93%, sir.
she's your success story. I mean, the moment you stepped into the ICU, she started becoming better. So very, very well done. So from BiPAP,
Sir, we
okay,
took her
just
directly
ordinary
to
face mask.
face. Yes, sir.
Just ordinary low flow system. So NRPM is a high flow system. So you were going to tell us about the difference between these two also, day before yesterday. But maybe later. Okay, continue.
So today her we tapered it down to face mask. So with that, her respiratory rate has also come down from 34, 35 every day to 25, sir.
That's very good.
And also there are no fever spikes as of now, and her cough has also subsided a lot.
Can we have a look at her saturation and the flow?
Yes, sir.
And where are the patient relatives? They haven't come. You said they wanted to meet us, but this lecture hall, nobody is there except us.
So they weren't there, sir. So
Yeah, so they should have been sent here, no? So that they could have seen their patients like this. If not their patient, at least their SpO2 monitors, which is nicely showing us the right kind of saturations. And what about the flow? Yeah, you can actually show her legs or something if you. That should be okay. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah. So quite a high flow, isn't it?
yes, sir.
So you can just reduce it a little bit. Yeah. Okay. So this is all that is, and she is quite cheerful. She's quite
Yes,
happy
sir.
that she has made it, and many people have died beside
use
her.
microphone, use cafe
So
sound only.
then that's how life is. Okay.
Use cafe
Yeah.
sound only.
So there's another lady, sir. She's a 45-year-old female.
Uh-huh.
She came with complaints of fever since past 1 week
Uh-huh.
and cough since past 1 week, and she has come in direct contact with a COVID positive patient, her daughter.
Uh-huh.
So her day of illness is day 10 of illness, today.
Uh-huh.
And she has been complaining of fever, and she's been having fever spikes of 100, 101.
Uh-huh. Can you show us the fever chart? Can you show us the fever chart?
No, sir, we didn't plot the chart yet, sir. She got admitted yesterday only. Today
Okay.
morning, that was when she was at home, 100, 100 and 101. Here, she's been having around 199, sir.
Okay, try to plot it in the chart and probably share that chart in the group, because I'm sure you have a chart for every patient where at least you're entering the SpO2 and oxygen requirements, isn't it? Fever charts. But then you can also record people's fever where they're having fever, isn't it? From time to time, you're trying to show us your tympanic membrane. Is it because you're unable to hear us?
I am unable to hear, sir.
Okay. All right. So yeah, what about this lady? She's having fever. Lady or
Lady, sir.
okay? She's in the bed number 5 then.
No, sir, she is in bed number 3.
Ah, I got it. She was transferred from AMC to this
Yes, sir, yes, sir,
bed
yes, sir.
next to her. Yeah, can you tell us more about her other than the fever? Which day of COVID is it?
Otherwise, she was an apparently healthy female.
Huh.
There are no comorbidities also, sir. And now with
I think she
18,
has truncal obesity.
yes, sir, she is having truncal obesity.
Yeah, I hope one of the UGs here or otherwise will like to make her e-log, which has still not been made, I guess.
No, sir, she got admitted yesterday afternoon.
Yeah. So I hope one of the UGs will make a log because she has got a lot of interesting features. So one is the truncal obesity, and is she recently dated a diabetic also?
No, sir.
Okay, so no diabetes here.
No, sir.
And she is having fever. Which day of COVID is this?
Sir, 10th day, sir.
10th day. So she is non-infectious, but her immune system is taking over. So what is the pathology in her lungs?
So we
Have
are shifting her to HRCT, sir, now.
oh, it hasn't been done yet.
No, sir. Since morning, I must have busy with the other stuff, and sisters are also busy with the other work.
Okay, so
And radiology people asked us to shift it in the afternoon.
basically we'll have to wait for her imaging to see her pathology, isn't it? But physiologically, how is she doing? Can you show us her SpO2?
Yes.
Yeah, so her SpO2 is touching very good saturation, 99. Click admit all. Yeah. But Vinay was not having echo. So, Natasha, yes, you are showing us the saturation, yes.
Yes, sir.
So, as the UGs are joining in, we can recognize some of the names because they have made their e-logs. So, only when you make your e-logs, you become more prominent and we can recognize you. Okay, so Natasha is showing us the patient saturation whom she described. How old was that patient? Somebody has got her e-log. Huh? Yeah, how old is that patient, Natasha? 40.
45, sir.
45-year-old woman.
Yes, sir.
And Natasha, no, none of the relatives are here. So I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, show us the saturation.
That lady, sir.
Huh? Yeah. Okay, so it seems to be doing well at 98. Now, how much flow? Can you show us the flow? Admit. Full flow. Is it? No, no.
No, sir. She's on 6 liters now.
Yeah, just how much? 3 liters.
6 liters, sir.
6 liters, yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's great. Great. Okay. So, very nice. So, we are expecting not a lot of pathology, but we may be surprised to see a lot of pathology because somehow the physiology doesn't follow the pathology. Sometimes even if the pathology is big, the physiology plays it cool, and suddenly everything goes, haywire. So this is what we are seeing, and this is what our UGs are recording in their logs. And this is our project, the COVID project, which currently Natasha is heading, and then somebody else will come in a place. So the idea of this project is to find out what are the predictors to the outcomes of these patients. Why certain patients are having better outcomes and recovering faster, and certain patients are having worse outcomes. That is the basic aim of this project, isn't it? So, so Natasha is telling us that this current 45-year-old woman is currently having a okay kind of outcome physiologically. So with 3, 4 liters, 6 liters, she is maintaining 99 saturation. So we leave her at that and we move to the uh, another 42-year-old man officially, but otherwise 50-year-old man. Isn't it, Natasha? Yeah. Huh. Yes, Natasha, you're frozen. Your image is frozen. I hope the internet is not frozen. Are we still connected? Yeah.
These are his saturations, sir, now.
Huh?
These are his saturations.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, actually, I think the internet is. Yeah, so he is in room air, is it?
Yes, sir. He's on room air, sir.
And room air is maintaining 90. That's good. Very good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. 91 as well. That's pretty cool. Okay, so, but he has tachycardia.
Yes, sir. He is having tachycardia because of dehydration, sir. I told.
How do you know he has dehydration?
Sir, he is sweating a lot. His tongue is also dry, sir.
Tongue is dry.
Yes, sir. He's showing signs of dehydration. I asked him to
No,
take.
no. What are the signs of dehydration he has? Yeah. Dry tongue can happen because he is breathing with his mouth open.
No,
And
sir.
like basically he's breathing more. He's tachypneic, isn't it? So if anybody is tachypneic will be evaporating through his tongue. And tachycardia could be because of this systemic inflammatory response. He's got inflammation going on inside. So tachycardia is a kind of a bad sign. Although at room air is maintaining,
Now.
probably he requires a lot of pumping to maintain that much of oxygenation. So this tachycardia is telling us that maybe we should still give him some oxygen.
Yes, sir.
So maybe
Oxygen.
2 liters to maintain it at a slightly higher 95 saturation, isn't it?
2 to 4 liters better, sister. 4 liters better.
Yeah. Okay, good. So let's go to the AMC now. Or was there anybody else here? No, only
Sir,
3.
one more patient who said he is undergoing dialysis, sir, now.
Undergoing what? Dialysis.
Dialysis. Yes, sir.
So she's gone to the dialysis room.
No, sir, we have a dialysis machine, no, sir, in our AMC.
AMC. So we can see her there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
I'll bring her case sheet, sir.
Yeah.
This lady is a 60-year-old female, sir.
Yeah.
So she was brought to our center with complaints of fever, shortness of breath, and decreased urine output since past 3 days, sir.
Okay. Decrease urine output. That's interesting.
Yes, sir.
So this lady, okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Huh.
So she is.
Everything happened since past 3 days. Past 3 days. Everything happened since 3 days. Yeah, we can
Yes, sir.
put
Today
that in the brain.
is the 5th day of illness, sir.
5th day of illness.
Yes, sir.
So just imagine 5 days back, she never knew that she had got a kidney problem. And she just, her kidneys just switched off. Huh. So one of these is this 60-year-old lady who was absolutely all right 5 days back. Then she developed fever, and with fever she developed anuria. So now we know that her anuria is causing, because of the kidney failure, she has developed anuria. Creatinine is touching the roof at 20. And not only that, she also has become altered sensorium. Now, whether this altered sensorium is because of COVID, which has been killing a few of our patients, or is it because of uremic encephalopathy, we are not sure. But we are dialyzing her to see if treating her uremia will bring her out of altered sensorium. If treating her uremia brings her out of altered sensorium, we'll know that yes, this altered sensorium is because of uremia, not COVID. So, Natasha, how is the sensorium now?
Sir, her sensorium has improved, sir, and she was actually talking and she asked for food also, sir, today.
So that's fantastic. So the sensorium is much better.
Yes,
and
sir.
It's all because of your dialysis, I guess, isn't it? So good. And what else would you like to show us the saturation, her dialysis going on?
I'll show the dialysis.
Yeah. Images without showing her or her face.
సరిగ్గా పడుకోబెట్టరా వద్దులేండి సెంట్రల్ లైన్ ఉంది జరపకండి.
Yeah, okay, so this is the bedside
Also
dialysis.
transfusing blood, sir.
Yeah, we are also giving her blood, and this is the bedside dialysis going on. So we are
Yes,
taking
sir.
her blood out into the machine. By the way, this is not the dialysis machine. Natasha, show us the actual dialyzer. Yeah, this is the real dialyzer. just a small plastic full of small hair-like capillaries. So the blood goes in above and comes out below, and the dialysate fluid goes in through the upper outlet. Yeah, Natasha. So yeah, it's coming in from there. So everything, the entire dialysis is happening here, not in that machine. That machine is nothing but
The
a
fibers, sir.
yeah, there are the fibers there. So through those fibers, small hair-like capillary fibers, the blood is flowing, and outside them, those white fluid is flowing. That is the dialysate. So there is this countercurrent exchange taking place, which is essentially replacing the toxins with a normal fluid, and then we are sending the blood back to the patient. So this is the essence of what is happening in this patient. Now let's look at her saturations.
So we didn't connect her right now, sir. She's
Don't show face, don't show face. Yeah. Yes. Saturation is not there. That's not connected. Okay.
not connected, sir, because she has with room air only she's been maintaining around 99.
Fine. What about her, flow? I mean, oxygen flow.
So she's not needing any oxygen, sir.
Oh, she's not getting oxygen. So you think she?
She's having only mild COVID, sir.
Okay, so she was maintaining well on room air, is it? Before this?
Even now she's maintaining well on room air, sir.
Okay. So basically, she has got mild incidental detected COVID, and her main problem is renal failure.
Yes, sir.
So in the community now, maybe any patient you take up with some other problem, they will also have COVID attached to them, isn't it? So
Yes,
all
sir.
patients, all normal patients will also be having, we'll have to treat in the COVID ICU. Anyway, that's good. More work for Natasha.
Sir, sorry, sir, I couldn't hear you.
Yeah. I was saying that, all kinds of patients, normal patients with these kind of complaints, unrelated to COVID, will all end up in the COVID ICU now. Because everybody will be also having incidental COVID. So more work for you. Okay, so let's move on to another patient now.
Yes, sir.
I hope you are able to hear us better. But otherwise we have to keep seeing your tympanic membrane.
Sir, there's disturbance, sir, so once in a while I'm not able to hear clearly, sir.
Yeah. That's why you your tympanic membrane every time comes into view.
Just sit here.
Okay.
Sir, he is a 40-year-old male patient. He came with complaints of fever since 3 days and shortness of breath and cough since 3 days, sir.
A new patient, isn't it?
Yes, sir. 40-year-old man.
Yeah, do we have fever chart by now? Do we have a fever chart?
Sir, here we did not have any fever spikes, sir.
Acha, after coming here, there's no documented
No, sir.
recorded fever. So
He is
good.
not having any fever, sir, since the time he got admitted over here.
Okay, so this is another patient who they have to e-log, the students here, and hopefully they will by today. And okay, so show us his saturation, show us his oxygen flow. Yeah, 93 is quite good. And the flow?
He got 10 liters, sir. 10
10
liters, 10 RPM.
Okay, very good. Do you know how much our oxygen cylinder has? How much of capacity?
I think 50 liters, sir.
Our oxygen cylinder?
Okay,
The
the
one-
bigger one, the central,
Yeah, the one in near the hostel in the garden.
600
You-
kiloliters.
Yeah, 6,000 kiloliters, which means 6,000 liters. So that's quite a lot of oxygen. Okay, to give. All right, continue. So he is doing well otherwise with
Yes,
oxygen,
sir, he is doing well otherwise, sir.
and we don't have his pathology yet.
We have, sir, you saw his chest CT today morning, his upper lobe. In upper lobe, there are mild
Oh,
GGOs.
yes. So that needs to be uploaded, isn't it?
Yes,
So that Chandana could show it on the e-log. Okay. So somebody will take this case. He has got very interesting pathology in his lungs, and now it's time for Natasha to tell us something about the pathology and the interstitial lung disease and interstitial pneumonias, and COVID-related. What are the differences in pathology and radiology? But
Sir, I didn't look up those today, sir. I couldn't. I'll
student,
discuss them tomorrow, sir.
okay, fine. You have another patient left?
Yes, sir. One more patient is there, sir.
Yeah, show us. At Satikala Jain.
He's a 72-year-old, 62-year-old male patient, sir. He's a non-diabetic and non-hypertensive. He's also on case of psoriasis.
He's the same psoriatic patient.
Yes, sir.
He got a log also. Somebody has made it. Anyone knows who has made the psoriatic patient log? I see two. I don't know. This is this one? 65? Okay, good. Let's go down and see. Yeah, male patient. Yeah, right. Yeah, his clinical features of psoriasis also taken, I think. General examination. No, just go down. You will get the. Once you see the clinical features, there will be. So there's no clinical images here. There's somebody else. There. He died also. Only that. So that's what was the cause of death. This is somebody else. So you have to go back and see. Yeah, I don't think he was in ICU. He was in AMC. And how old
He's
is
in AMC, sir.
Yeah, how old is he?
Sorry, he is 62, sir.
52. 52.
62.
62. And any of the UGs know who made his log? No, he has made. I have seen it. Yesterday I took all the logs and I uploaded
So, in the
them.
oxygen research now?
So I at least know who has made what, but I can't remember.
అటు పండుకో ఏయ్ చెప్పు
It's a
అటు
63,
పండుకో
62-year-old. AMC bed 3. See, Pavitra is saying AMC bed 3. This one. I think
పండుకో
Alani, 70-year-old, maybe 70-year-old only. I go down and see. See? As soon as you see the skin images, the
Yes, sir,
Natasha
the
can
same patient, sir.
is the same patient, yeah. So instead of 62, they have made it 70. So is the same thing in the file? 70? Is the file 70 and actual 62?
So the case sheet is not with me. Arjun sir is taking rounds, so the case sheets are with Arjun sir right now.
Acha, so the patient is not here?
Patient is here, sir.
Acha, okay. Case sheet is
Case
not.
sheet, yes, sir.
So show us the saturation of this patient and maybe show us the skin of this patient to tally with this log. Yeah, 86. Oh my God, why? He's not.
Sir, he removed his oxygen mask, sir, till now.
He has not put on the oxygen mask. Why?
He wanted to sleep under the fan, so he had to put his head in the other direction, other end of the bed.
Couldn't hear you.
Sir, he wanted
Don't show him.
he wanted fan, sir, so he put his head on the other side of the bed. So the
Okay.
distance was more, so he just removed the mask and put threw it aside.
Okay. He has put his head on the other side of the bed, so the oxygen mask cannot reach him.
Yes, sir.
So why has he put his head on the other side of the bed?
Now he wanted fan, it seems, sir.
Wanted mango.
Fan.
Fan. Oh, because of fan. Okay. Can you show his skin? Achha, now you have put the oxygen, immediately it will bounce back, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So can you show the oxygen flow and his skin?
Sir, నీ కాళ్ళు చూపి
So this is the same thing, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. Yeah, can you give us a close up? Yeah, these are psoriatic lesions. A close up.
He's having psoriatic lesions over his scalp also, sir.
So Natasha, it would be a good idea to give us some more close up views so that Yogita can upload them. Yeah, he has got scalp also. So give us some close up views of those as well. Yeah, in the scalp. Yes, right. So there is a generalized psoriasis. Fine. Okay.
ఏమండి 17 ఏళ్ళ 15 since 15 years he has been having psoriasis, sir.
Yeah. Tell us more about his treatment and all that. And what is he currently receiving for his psoriasis? Yeah.
So for psoriasis is not receiving anything, sir, now because
What did he receive anything earlier?
ఇంతకు ముందు మనం తీసుకున్నావా దీనికి చర్మంకి దానికి మందులు ఏం పెట్టుకుంటందుకు కూడా ఏమి ఇవ్వాలి సార్ he visited a couple of dermatologist systems. So that time they told him there's no treatment for this and they didn't give him any medication it seems, sir.
So his psoriasis point of time he could have been active, but currently they seem to be not very active. And what about his pruritus? Does he have any pruritus?
Sir, he's not having, sir?
Any pruritus in
No,
these
sir.
feet?
No, sir.
So that means it's not very active.
Yes, sir.
Inflammation is not very active right now, isn't it? All right. So what about his flow? Did you show us the flow? Oxygen flow?
8 liters, sir.
Yeah. So not requiring much oxygen.
Yes, sir.
Doing well. Any other patient?
Till yesterday he has been needing 12 liters, sir.
Uh-huh.
Today he is doing fine on 8 liters of oxygen also.
Okay. Any other patient there right
No,
now?
sir.
Which you want to see? All finished? I think there was one more patient.
2 of them got discharged, sir.
Oh,
Total 6 patients. I had shown you all the 6 patients, sir.
yeah. Great. Thank you then. And tomorrow we hope that you will be answering those questions.
I'll go through the
Yeah, make
dialysis thing.
make the other PG also read and answer those, like the HFNC, NRBM mask.
Yes, sir. Actually she went through it, but currently she's attending rounds with Arjun, sir. So
Yeah, that's okay, but let her prepare and present, and also the pathology of the lung, the
Yes, sir.
radiology, pathological correlations, ILD versus COVID,
కాల్ చేయండి వాళ్ళకి
all these things, isn't it?
అక్కడ వెళ్ళి డోర్ కొట్టండి.
Okay, so we'll see you then. We'll see you then, and we'll move to the non-COVID ICU.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So Sashikala, is there nobody else other than Sashikala? Like today morning?